KPRC Channel 2. This is Houston Newsmakers with Cambrell Marshall.
And we are back with Houston Newsmakers. 100 years and still going strong. The Franklin Beauty School was started in the Houston community by one woman, Madam Nobia A. Franklin, who wanted to share her passion for cosmetology and train the next generation. And after all these years, the mission and the family that runs it are still the same. Joining me now to discuss the success, Dr. Gretchen Jackson-Odeon, history professor at Houston Community College and the producer of a documentary on the school called 100 Years of Franklin Beauty Schools, and Ron Jemison Jr., the fourth generation owner of the school. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
So we're talking about now just generations, decades of men and women getting started in the beauty industry. What do you think has helped the school thrive these years and actually stay in the family?
Well, actually, the passion that we have for the business. We like helping others, and it's something that's been hereditary throughout the years. My great-grandmother, as you know, started the business because giving our women of color a chance to have a profession. My grandfather, J.H. Jemison, and his wife took over and did a tremendous job with what they did in Houston, Texas, as far as becoming the bronze mayor and just becoming a great leader of people back in the I guess the early 70s and 60s.
And talk to me in your research about how Nobia was able to get this all started during a time when it wasn't really easy for a black woman to do something like this, and what were the difficulties she faced as a business owner?
It was extremely difficult for a woman, especially an African-American woman in the South during the era of Jim Crow, to even think about establishing a business or becoming an entrepreneur. Madam Nobia Franklin was born in Cuero, Texas, and in that small town, cotton farming, and turkey raising, well, they were basically the only industries. But she had a dream. She basically envisioned more, and she set out and she achieved it by way of selling her products and using a horse and a buggy. In fact, she was 15 years old when she started. She started at a very young age.
Wow.
And because Cuero was such a small town, she moved to San Antonio and remained there for a couple of years and then went for the bigger prize. Madam Nobia Franklin moved to Chicago. Many African Americans, over what, 500,000 or 600,000 African Americans moved north during the Great Migration. So she believed that there was a market for them. And just like there were many African Americans there, there was also competition with Madam C.J. Walker. And many people believe that Madam C.J. Walker was actually the first guru, but that's a whole story. There were people before Madam C.J. Walker, just like Madam Nobia Franklin is an unsung hero. The Franklin Beauty School is a gem in the city of Houston. It is a gem in the United States because family-owned businesses, only 3% of the family-owned businesses, according to the National Family Institute, survive to the fourth generation. And here the Franklin Institute is in the fourth generation, with the fifth generation waiting to, the fourth generation, well, they're waiting to pass the baton to the fifth generation.
It really is a major accomplishment. So what do you think has been the impact of starting the school here in Houston, and how has the community helped to shape the business and allowed it to grow?
Well, watching my grandfather work, I was fortunate to have him 12 years of my life, and to watch the grace that he had and the charisma and just the passion he had for people. He liked helping folks. I caught him at a great time of his life. He was on that kind of like that downstroke where he can kind of relax a little bit. My father and mother had taken over the business at that time. But just watching the etiquette and the stuff that he did, he was around women all the time. We were in the beauty business. And so to be an African-American male and to see the way he carried himself around African women, it was just a very powerful thing to me and my brother to actually see how to treat people and to actually be a leader. And that's what I saw in him. I saw a leader, and it carried over to my parents. My parents were great leaders. They've held many offices in the state of Texas. My grandfather was once named the first African-American commissioner of cosmetology in 1969 by Governor Dolph Briscoe. He led he housed many African-American businesses in the Pilgrim Building, which is now the DoubleTree Hotel downtown Houston. And so, you know, from the times that he moved on and the things that he progressed, just seeing the accomplishments that he did, I had no thoughts without taking that business over and to carry on that legacy.
That's right.
I said I would be it would seem like a failure if I didn't get into that business and do what I could to make sure we carried that legacy on for many more years to come.
So what do you think is next for the school? I mean, we know you guys have done reality TV. You had that Oprah show, network show, and maybe another show for you guys. What's coming up next?
You know, it's amazing. You know, to see that we met great people like Dr. Gretchen. My daughter ended up being in her classroom in a history class, and she started hearing Madam C.J. Walker's name a lot, and she went up to her after class and said, "Why don't anybody ever mention my great-grandmother?" And so that's how this all came about, and that's how the merger came about, of us getting together and talk about a documentary, you know, for our family's history, you know, and meeting a great historian like Dr. Gretchen. You know, it really was surreal for me because we had just come off of Houston Beauty, like you stated, and so that was like you know, it was a reality check for us because it showed the world that we were here, but now we want to basically show the world why we're here and what really goes on at Franklin Beauty School as far as what we do and how many lives we impact. You know, because now we opened a barber school. So now we're on that spectrum as well. We have 3 locations to serve Houston, Texas now. And so we have many more things to come. Of course, my kids, they're ready to take it to another level already. So they're moving me fast with all these apps that's coming out and everything. I said, wait a minute, slow down. We're going to do online classes very soon. So I got elected to the Barber Advisory Board for the state of Texas. So I'm kind of following in the footsteps of my parents and my grandfather as well. So it really feels good to be able to lead such an organization.
And can you tell us quickly when people can see the documentary?
This summer, let's say late summer, September. And I would like to add, I was deliriously happy when the Jemisons agreed to allow me to proceed with the project. As the cliche, I hit the ground running, and I have not looked back. I have been basically working tenaciously to complete this project.
A big honor for you and for us to be able to see this history. So thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with final thoughts after the break. Stay with us.